Welcome to Smart Netizens. Get smarter daily in 15 minutes only. This is episode 1. How much money is enough? In the next 15 minutes, we will give you a simple rule to know when you have enough money and several actions you can start today to feel more secure. When we say having enough money, we need to realize that this is not one fixed number. It is a balance between your needs and your goals. Most people either overspend chasing status or undersave and worry all the time. When you are planning your finances, a general good practice is to aim for 3 buckets: essentials, safety, and goals. 1. Essentials. This bucket means enough to cover your regular living costs. 2. Safety. This means having an emergency fund that covers 3 months of essentials. 3. Goals. This means short and medium-term plans, like buying a new phone if that is really necessary, school, or small business seed.
Here is just an example. If your essentials cost you around $1,500 a month, your safety bucket should be about $4,500. Your goals bucket starts after you already secured your safety bucket and depends on your priority. Remember that having more money does not necessarily mean more happiness. While you make plans for yourself and your family, always consider balance and moderation. Fun fact, did you know that the world's tallest tree, Hyperion, started as a seed no bigger than a grain of rice? Even the biggest results can grow from very small beginnings. Back to money. 3 actions you can take today. 1. Track your daily spending. Choose 3 routine expense categories to monitor, like transportation, food, and phone. Stop guessing and write them down clearly. After 2 weeks, review your notes and see which areas have room for savings. 2. Start a small daily saving. Even $10 a day builds the habit and creates momentum. 3. Make one rule. No new debt for non-essential items for 30 days. Test your commitment. Quick tip on priority. If you have high-interest debt, pay that first before big goals. Small emergency and low debt is better than big goals and big interest.
Let's go a bit deeper into what enough really means in real life. Many people chase a number they saw online or a lifestyle they saw from someone else without asking one simple question: what do I actually need to live well? If you want a clearer picture, break it down into 3 angles: time, control, and stress level. Time. Enough money gives you a bit more freedom to choose how you spend your day. It might mean 1 less overtime shift or the ability to rest without guilt. When you buy back even a little of your time, life feels different. Control. Enough money means you are not constantly reacting to emergencies. You can plan, decide, and prepare. This reduces that heavy feeling of being pulled in every direction. Even a small emergency fund gives you more control than you think. Stress level. Enough is when money stops being a daily fear. You still think about it, of course, but it no longer controls your mood. You make decisions calmly because you know your essentials and safety are covered. Another useful mindset is this: your financial journey is not a race. It is a long, steady climb. If someone earns more, spends less, or saves faster, that is their path, not yours. What matters is that you move forward at a pace you can maintain. Consistency always beats intensity that burns out. Here's a quick reflection exercise you can try tonight. Write down what a secure life means to you in one sentence. Not what social media says, not what influencers show, but what you personally need to feel steady, safe, and satisfied. That sentence can guide your money choices more than any complicated formula.
Contentment, ambition, and greed. Let's explore something that shapes every financial decision we make, often without noticing: the tension between contentment, ambition, and greed. Contentment, ambition, and greed. They sound similar, but they come from very different places. Contentment is the calm recognition that your life has enough of the things that truly matter. It does not mean you stop improving. It simply means you are not living in constant dissatisfaction. Contentment feels peaceful. It gives you the emotional stability to make clear decisions because you are not acting from fear or envy. Ambition is different. Ambition is healthy drive. It is the energy to grow, to learn more, to improve your career or your business, to secure your family's future. Ambition comes from clarity and purpose. It says, I want to become better, not I want to beat someone else. Ambition respects your limits while pushing them slowly and steadily. Greed is where things go wrong. Greed is never satisfied. It creates pressure, anxiety, and impatience. It makes you take unnecessary risks, compare yourself to everyone, and chase goals that don't even belong to you. Greed does not care about sustainability. It pushes you to sacrifice your health, relationships, and peace of mind just to reach something that keeps moving further away. Knowing the difference matters because real financial stability usually grows from contentment plus ambition, not ambition plus greed. The combination of calmness and drive is powerful. It keeps you moving forward without burning out. The psychology of life satisfaction. Now let's talk about the psychological side of life satisfaction. At the end of the day, every financial goal you chase is actually pointing to one deeper target. You want your life to feel meaningful and grounded. You want safety, comfort, dignity, and the freedom to make choices without fear. Psychologists call this subjective well-being, which simply means how satisfied you feel when you look at your life. Interestingly, money affects this only up to a certain point. After the essentials, the emergency fund, and a bit of comfort, the curve starts to flatten. Beyond that, satisfaction comes more from relationships, health, progress, purpose, calm routines, and small joys. So if you want more satisfaction in life, focus on progress, not perfection. Focus on habits, not sudden miracles. Focus on balance, not extremes, and avoid the trap of thinking that you need to reach some huge number before you can feel okay. You can build satisfaction little by little. A better way to pursue goals. Now let's shift to how we pursue goals. Many people feel pressured to achieve fast, but success that lasts is almost always slow. It is methodical. It takes patience to grow your savings, to build skills, to start a career, to grow a business, or to stabilize your life financially. The truth is, you do not need to rush. Rushing is what triggers bad decisions. Rushing makes you take loans you don't need.
Rushing makes you jump into risky investments because someone bragged online. Rushing makes you waste money chasing shortcuts, and rushing often makes you miss your life while you're trying to improve it. There is a healthier way, step-by-step progress. One step saved, one habit improved, one mistake avoided. You will be surprised how far slow consistency takes you. Patience is not passive. Patience is strategic. It's choosing not to force something before the foundations are ready. It's knowing when to wait and when to act. It's the mindset of someone who builds with intention instead of gambling with their future. Growing without losing your life. And here is something many people forget. Life is not just about reaching goals. It is also about experiencing the journey while you pursue them. You can improve your money, your skills, your health, your relationships, and still enjoy the present. You can grow without missing the moments that make life meaningful. If you're saving, save steadily. If you're building a career, learn consistently. If you're growing a business, grow sustainably. Avoid comparing your pace to someone else's. Everyone has different circumstances, opportunities, responsibilities, and timing. Just keep moving, slowly, calmly, intentionally. The combination of ambition and patience creates progress that lasts. The combination of contentment and discipline creates peace while you progress. And the combination of clarity and consistency creates a future that feels stable, not stressful. So, as you think about money, think about the life around it. Think about how you want to feel, the lifestyle you want to sustain, and the kind of person you want to become on the way. When your financial journey supports your life instead of controlling it, that is when you are truly moving toward enough.
The pressure to impress others. There is another force that quietly shapes our financial decisions, and it is the pressure to look good in the eyes of other people. Many of us feel it without admitting it. The urge to buy branded shoes, luxury gadgets, designer bags, or the latest phone is not always about personal enjoyment. Often, it is about social approval, wanting to feel accepted, or wanting to appear successful even when we are still building our foundation. Social comparison is powerful. When friends post their new car, when coworkers wear expensive clothes, when influencers show off luxury lifestyles, it can create the feeling that we are behind. Suddenly, we start thinking we need more money just to keep up, and without noticing, enough becomes a moving target. The goal keeps getting bigger, not because life requires it, but because comparison convinces us that we should want more. But here's the truth. The satisfaction from luxury items fades quickly. The excitement of buying something branded usually lasts a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then it becomes normal again. Meanwhile, the pressure to maintain that image stays. It becomes a cycle that drains your finances and increases your stress. What truly matters is not how impressive you look to others, but how stable, peaceful, and balanced your life feels on the inside. Real satisfaction comes from knowing your bills are paid, your goals are progressing, and you're not living just to perform for others. It comes from choosing things because you value them, not because the world expects them. When you shift from "how do I look to others" to "what genuinely improves my life," you start spending differently. You stop chasing unnecessary luxuries. You stop comparing your pace to someone else's. And your definition of enough becomes clearer, lighter, and more achievable. When you live for your own values instead of other people's opinions, the distance to enough becomes much shorter.
Takeaway: enough is defined by security and progress, not by other people. Build your essentials and safety first, then add goals. Tomorrow on Episode 2, what is the biggest capital we all have but ignore? Thanks for listening.
This was Smart Netizens. Get smarter daily in 15 minutes only.